Hi guys, today is day 4th, I think, of my experiment, and today I want to talk about being good versus being bad and about anxiety. When I was a kid, being good meant do not create any problems. Be quiet, listen and respect adults, do not speak up. Other people know better what is the best for you. And I still think that respect other people, no matter if they're adults or little ones, it's very important. But also it's important to respect yourself too. So for some time I was living with that idea of being good. Once I found myself in a place where I didn't want to be. I had a job I didn't like. I was in a relationship I didn't want to be. I was calling friends people who choose that we are going to be friends, but I didn't choose them. I just didn't say no because I don't want to hurt anyone. I remember that my level of anxiety was really high almost every day. And I didn't see what's going on. I was trying to change my sleep schedule, right? No caffeine, more physical activity, etc. But still, that feeling of tension, it was so strong and so overwhelming. It was really scary, and I even couldn't explain why it's there. Finally, I went to a therapist. I came with the idea, please help me to get rid of this anxiety. I just don't want to feel it. Like maybe meds, like just tell me what to do. I don't want to feel it anymore. I'm so tired. That therapist, she asked me that question. If your anxiety could speak, what she would tell you, what she's trying to tell you, because all our emotions, all our feelings, it's signals basically. It's the way of our subconscious, or whatever you call it, is the way for us to communicate with ourselves. And I remember I was sitting there like, my anxiety is trying to tell me, so like, what are you talking about? Just give me a prescription. I left feeling disappointed at that point, but after several hours, I think I had started to understand what she was asking me about, and somehow I started finding that courage to observe my life and kind of to see what was that anxiety about. Because actually it was part of me which was screaming like, I don't want it, I don't like it, I want something else. You don't listen to me, you listen someone else. Why? I think at that point I also realized it sounds so simple when I'm saying it right now, like it's obvious, but I think I realized that being good for other people, it doesn't mean to be good for myself, because sometimes other people, they want different things. They might want something which is good for them, not for me. It's their expectations about me, right? After that, there was a slow, painful process of learning how actually listen to myself. Like that simple questions like what I want to eat, what I want to order, what I want to buy, or where I want to go, with who I want to talk. It was all, I needed to learn all of that because I didn't have that skill to listen my inner voice. So that was kind of journey. Interestingly enough, after that transition, people who were my friends, they started to be very not aggressive, but they were like, you know what, I didn't recognize you, like what's wrong with you, you were much more nicer before. I don't like that you're seeing that therapist. I think it's kind of bad influence for you, because that friends, they felt uncomfortable about me choosing myself. Not to the point when you are kind of like terribly selfish, no, in a healthy way. When I started to be good for myself, a lot of people were disappointed, and for them I became a bad person. And talking about anxiety, when I started to say sorry but no, when I started to respect myself, to choose myself, listen to myself. Today, my anxiety doesn't bother me in my day-to-day life. And for me, it's a huge achievement, because back then it seemed impossible. I thought it's just a huge part of me, and it's going to be always by my side, always telling me what are we going to avoid today. That's all for today. Have a good one. Bye.